think it's a combination of things. It is partly teething problems. Part of the problems we're having at the borders now will be overcome because it's a question of traders learning to use the right forms, learning how to fill them in and things like that. But, and it's a big but, there are other factors that will come into play. At the moment, we have a series of grace periods for food imports into Northern Ireland, for chilled meat products into Northern Ireland. The first of those grace periods ends on the 1st of April. At that point, things get harder again, so there'll be more delay at borders. And of course, remember, at the moment, we are dealing with a period of much reduced trade and travel because of COVID. So the real test of this agreement is going to come when we come out of the other side of the pandemic. Trade and travel come back to what is, closer to their normal level, at which point I think it's only then we'll be able to judge. But we shouldn't expect that things will be the same as they were before the 31st of December, because what Brexit means is there are checks now between Great Britain and Northern Ireland, and that is going to mean delays. And in some cases, it might mean shortages if those delays become too long.
And in terms of teething problems or something that we should expect longer term, you've got companies now like John Lewis, for example, who are just not shipping from GB to Northern Ireland. Is that something you think will be ironed out, or is this something that we're going to have to live with?
Well, I can't speak to specific cases, but it's going to depend on calculations of cost. There will be some traders for whom it's simply not worth it to trade with Northern Ireland again. One of the things to watch, I think, over the next 12 months is, for pharmaceuticals, we have a grace period of 1 year. So the whole of this year is covered by this grace period. After which...
And when you say grace period, you mean that the checks that will have to apply do not apply now?
Do not apply now. The standards checks that, and of course, you're dealing with sending pharmaceuticals into the EU single market. Now, it might be that some pharmaceutical firms decide actually the size of the market means it's not worth complying with EU regulations to send stuff there. Each company will make its own decisions, but there will be changes to the way we trade because, in a sense, that's what Brexit was all about.